Hey everyone! Welcome back to Old Charles, your go-to place for everything coins and collectibles. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of British coins, specifically the United Kingdom one new penny from 1987. What's the story behind this coin? How much is it worth today? And is it a good find for collectors? Let's find out. The one new penny coin is part of the decimalisation that the UK introduced in 1971 to replace the old pre-decimal currency system. The new penny was the term used in the early years after decimalisation to distinguish the new system from the old one. So, why 1987? Well, the 1987 one new penny coin is interesting because it was minted during a transitional era, right before the Royal Mint started removing the word new from the coins in 1982. Though the older style coins with new penny remained in circulation for a while after. The design features the iconic portcullis with chains, which is a traditional symbol of the Palace of Westminster. This design was created by the artist Arnold Machin, and it represents a link to British heritage. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the coin specifications. The 1987 one new penny coin is made of bronze, weighs about 3.56 grams, and measures 20.3 millimeters in diameter. It's lightweight, easy to spot, and has a smooth edge. When it comes to value, the 1987 one new penny coin is generally common. Millions were minted, so it's not considered rare. For most circulated coins from this year, the value is pretty close to its face value, about 1 penny in British currency, which is roughly 1 to 2 cents USD. However, that doesn't mean it's completely worthless for collectors. If you find one in uncirculated or proof condition, the value can be higher, typically around 50 pence to a few pounds, depending on condition and demand. Proof coins are specially made for collectors, with a much shinier and more detailed finish. These are not meant for everyday circulation and are much harder to find. Another thing to look out for is any minting errors or unusual varieties, like double dies or off-center strikes. These can dramatically increase a coin's value, but they're quite rare. If you think you've got a rare error coin, it's worth getting it professionally appraised or graded by a reputable service like the PCGS or NGC. Wrap things up, if you're interested in collecting one new penny coins or any British decimal coins, here are some quick tips. Keep your coins clean but never scrub them. Gentle wiping with a soft cloth is best. Store them in a dry, cool place, ideally in a coin album or holder. Check for coins in uncirculated or proof condition if you want higher value. Watch out for mint errors. They can be your treasure. The story of the one new penny coin starts with a major overhaul of the British currency system in the late 20th century. Before 1971, the UK used the old pounds, shillings, and pence system, a complex system where 1 pound equals 20 shillings, 1 shilling equals 12 pence, so 1 pound equaled 240 pence, making calculations complicated. To simplify this, the UK government introduced decimalisation on February 15, 1971. A day famously called Decimal Day. This changed the currency system to one where 1 pound equals 100 new pence. The new coins minted after decimalisation were labelled as new pence or new penny to distinguish them from the old pennies. The one new penny coin *** was introduced in 1971 as part of this decimal system. The coin was made of bronze and featured the portcullis with chains on its reverse side, a symbol traditionally associated with the Palace of Westminster, symbolising British heritage and governance. This design was created by Arnold Machin, a notable artist and coin designer. By the mid-1980s, the word new was phased out from the coinage as the old pennies were no longer in circulation or commonly recognized. However, coins minted earlier still bore the new penny inscription. The 1987 one new penny is among these later coins with the original inscription, making it a reminder of this transitional period in British currency history. The coin remained in circulation until the early 1990s, when it was replaced by a smaller 1 penny coin without the new inscription, which continues to be used today. The one new penny coin represents a key period in British monetary history, the shift to decimal currency that simplified everyday transactions and aligned Britain with global currency standards. Collectors value these coins not just for their metal content but as symbols of a significant national change. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything, and the 1987 United Kingdom one new penny is no exception. Coins come in a range of conditions, from heavily circulated to pristine mint state, and this drastically impacts their value. Most 1987 one new penny coins you'll find were used daily, so they show signs of wear like scratches, discoloration, and loss of detail. In this circulated condition, their value is usually very close to face value, so about 1 penny or just a few cents in other currencies. These are great for casual collecting or learning, but not typically worth much to serious investors. An uncirculated coin has never been used in commerce and retains most of its original mint luster. It will show minimal to no wear, sharp details, and clean surfaces. For the 1987 1 new penny, uncirculated examples can fetch higher prices, anywhere from 50 pence up to a few pounds, depending on the exact grade and demand. Proof versions are specially struck for collectors with a mirror-like finish and sharp details. These are rare for the 1987 1 new penny and often sold in protective packaging directly from the Royal Mint. Proof coins can be worth even more, sometimes several pounds or more, especially if they come with official certification. Sometimes, errors like off-center strikes, double dies, or unusual planchet flaws occur during minting. These can significantly increase a coin's value, but they're quite rare for this particular year. If you find any such errors, it's worth getting the coin professionally appraised. Look closely at the details. Are the chains on the portcullis crisp or worn down? Check the surface for scratches, dents, or discoloration. Observe the luster or shine. Original mint coins will often have a reflective surface. Feel the coin's edges for any damage or smoothing. If you want to get serious about collecting 1987 1 new penny coins, investing in a magnifier or loupe is a smart move. And if you think you have a coin in excellent or proof condition, consider having it graded by a professional service. This can boost your coin's value and make it easier to sell in the future.